Sell Your Car UK is back and delighted to offer for sale this gorgeous little Audi A3 1.6 SE automatic Sportback. It's a 5-door hatchback, first registered in 2005 on an 05 plate, March 2005 to be precise, and it's just coming up to 63,500 miles, that or thereabouts. And as you can see from this footage, it's in really lovely condition. There are some marks on the car, which I will get to in due course, but I'm just going to take you around it so that you can see for yourself. There's no big dents in this car. It really is absolutely lovely. It's got 3 previous owners. It was originally an Audi demonstrator. The second owner bought it when it was less than 6 months old. The third owner bought it in 2009, and the current registered keeper bought it in 2011. So you will be the 5th owner of this vehicle. It's got an MOT until January of 2015, and it is taxed until March 2015. It comes with 2 keys, all the manuals. I'll tell you what, let's get up close and personal with the car so you can see for yourself. There are some marks on it. As I said, you've got little stone chips just here, and again as well, if I come around this side of the bumper, you can see some little stone chips and marks just here on the trim plate. And also, I'm being very fussy now, but it's obviously hit a curb at one point going into somebody's driveway most likely, so it's got those little scratches just there as well. I'm going to come around to the wheels as well and show you exactly what you're getting with this vehicle. There are some curbing marks on all 4 of these wheels. If you wanted to refurb them, you'd probably be looking at maximum of £50 per wheel. The brakes are good, although the discs could probably do with being changed in a couple of thousand miles, and it's got new pads front and rear. The tyres on the front are getting close to the legal limit. It's got good tyres on the back though. I'm just going to take you down the door here. We've got some little marks. Oh, you can see me, hello. You've got some little marks, as you probably expect, on the wing mirror. But the doors are clean, no dents, not even a dimple dent from somebody opening their car door into this one. But as we come around to the back here, you'll see that there are some marks on this wheel arch. I'm just showing you all of these marks, so you're not going to waste your time coming down to see the car. You know exactly what you're coming to get. I'll show you this wheel as well, so you can see there some little curbing marks here around the rim. So as I say, you might want to get that refurbed. Again, the discs on the back here could do with being changed in a fair few thousand miles, but the pads are good. Come around the back here. This is probably the worst marks on the vehicle. Little scratches here where somebody's obviously gone into it whilst parking the car. It does have rear parking sensors though, so that's unforgivable as far as we're concerned here at Sell Your Car UK. Now, it is a privately owned vehicle that's being sold exclusively using Sell Your Car UK, so you will expect to find some little marks. There are some very light scratches just here on the rear bumper where obviously things have been dragged in and out of the boot. And likewise, if I come up to the tailgate, there are some little marks just there above the Audi badge as well. Now, all of these marks we take into consideration when pricing the vehicle. Now, as I come around this side, another little scrape here. Some paint's been taken off. Not much you can do about that unless you want to respray this corner. And you can see as well, it's a tiny bit out of alignment just there as well. Really though, pales into significance when you step back from the vehicle. But I just want to show you it so you know exactly what you're coming down to see. And likewise as well, that little bit of interior trim there on the wheel arch has just come loose from that little bump. We go around this wheel. This is probably the best of the 4. Very little scuffing and curbing marks to this one, but again, if you wanted to get it done, you could do. Again, the discs are good and the pads are very good, recently changed, and as I say, the tyres on the back are good as well. A little mark here on the door handle, a little mark here by the door handle, and you can see for yourself as well, although it might not show up very well, there's just a tiny little dimple dent there where somebody may have opened the door into it. Now I'm going to come around to the front wheel here and just show you there some curbing again. And again, these tyres on the front, they're getting close to the legal limit. They are good though, and it stops on a dime. The discs might be wearing, but the pads are very good. If you wanted to sort that out, you could do. No problems there whatsoever. So that is the exterior of this absolutely lovely Audi A3 Sportback. Let's take a look on the inside of the car. Now you're coming, hello, you can see me again. Now it's coming with 2 keys, which I always put in a different pocket. So I'm just going to find, there we go. There's one of them. They're both remote central locking. push that little button there for the key, and you've got those little buttons there to open up the car. So we're just going to press unlock. It's full central locking, remote central locking with all 4 doors and the boot. And as we open it up, you can see you've got this lovely wood trim going along the side of the door inserts. There's your central locking buttons. Electric windows in the front and back with a lock as well, so you can lock the back windows if you're carrying children. And we've got electrically adjustable wing mirrors. They're not electrically folding, but they are, you can see that little thing in the middle there, they are heated, which is a very natty little function. Here we've also got auto lights with a little button down here, which I don't know what it does, but it comes with the manuals, so you can find out that for yourself. And as I jump into the car, I'm just going to show you that it starts absolutely on a dime, no problem. It stops on a dime, starts with no problem whatsoever. All those warning lights go off, except for the one telling me to take the handbrake off and put my seatbelt on. It shows down there the genuine mileage of 63,358 at the time of recording this. As I say, it's coming with less than 63,500 miles. And you've got this little screen here in the middle which telling me the passenger airbag is on and the driver's door is open. Now that passenger airbag can be turned off, because if I just show you over here, you've got ISOFIX points in the front as well as in the back. So if you wanted to plug your children in up front, you could do. Now it's got an automatic 6-speed gearbox, and this little S down here means you can put it into sport mode, which sharpens up the throttle response, and the plus and minus means you can as well change the gears manually. Very useful in the snow if you don't want to start in first gear and wheel spin. You've got air conditioning. It's actually dual zone climate control, and if I just turn that on there, you can see there, hello. You can see there, this side controls the passenger side and this side controls the driver, and you can have them set to your own preference. And you've got a very nice Audi concert CD player and RDS FM AM stereo, which sounds very lovely.
Who else doesn't write 2 Second Contemporary? Socrates.
I can't play any more of that, or we'll have to pay them for copyright. You've got cup holders in the front here. This one here pops out like so. Give that a little pull like that. You can hold your cup in there. Or alternatively, you've also got this very nice little center armrest, which has additional storage, and underneath it, more storage and another cup holder as well. Coming with a cigarette lighter as well, should you require it, although this car has never been smoked in. Certainly not in the current owner's ownership, and there's also never been carrying any dogs. It has, however, carried children, so there are some little marks on the seat. Those will wash out with a thorough shampoo though, so there's nothing to worry about there. I'm just showing you all of this just so you can see for yourself exactly what you're getting with this vehicle. You've got a glove compartment as well, though we don't need to open that, and electric windows front and rear, as you can see, and again this lovely wood trim around the car. It's very nice touches. Now I'm going to jump in the back because I'm going to show you as well what you're getting in the back. Oh, incidentally as well, floor mats coming with the car, nice to have. And I'll just show you as well the driver's side. Again, some light little marks on the car seats, but nothing that won't come out with a very, very thorough shampoo valet. And I'll just come around to the back, open up inside here, and you can see again electric windows in the back. You've got a child lock as well should you want to put your children in the back, and if you do have ISOFIX, then there are ISOFIX points on both sides of the rear compartment. Now you've also got this rather nice and funky armrest, which itself has storage inside as well, and as well as that, these very cool little cup holders. That's what those are. Couldn't remember the name for a second, but they are cup holders. And as well as that, I'll just fold that up like that so I can just pull this down, and you've got here a luggage hatch as well, which takes you all the way through to the boot. And you can see in true Sell Your Car UK style, we've got all the docks lined up so we can have a look at that in a moment or two. You've also got 3x3 point seat belts in the back, so if you want to put somebody in the middle seat, they're going to be nice and safe. And you've also got map pockets, so you can stuff things in there if you should wish. And likewise as well, I said it I think before, but just in case, electric windows in the back as well, which is a nice thing to have. If you are concerned about safety, you've got side airbags, front passenger and driver side as well. It's got side protection system as well. And now let's go over to the boot. And as I say, all of the docks. Now, first thing I just want to show you is the V5, which is coming with the car. It shows there the 3 previous keepers there. You've also got an MOT which, as I say, is until January the 11th, 2015, and there are no advisory items. We can see here the mileages of all the previous MOTs, but we've also got, not all of them, sorry, until 2011, but we've also got MOT certificates that go all the way back. I'll just turn that around there. To January the 12th, 2011, when that one was done. So those are all the MOTs that come with the car, and those are all from the current keeper. As well as that, you've also got a lot of bills as well. These go all the way back to Audi bills as well that have been done with the vehicle, and the oldest one there is from 2011. I just want to show you here though, the second bill under here, there we go, also shows, as well as those rear pads and front pads that have been done, it's also had a Cambelt and water pump replacement as well, which is a very important thing to do. That was done at 50,518 miles by M. Chapman Auto Services, who are a specialist in Audi, as you can see there. Now we've got the service book over here, and I'll just flick it open and I will show you those last stamps. If we go to here, this is written in by myself, in fact, here at Sell Your Car UK, just so that you've got a record of it in the service book, showing from the 1st of February 2013 when that cam belt was changed at 50,518 miles, and you've got all the contact details should you lose the bills. If you do, what are you doing? You've also got the Audi stamp here from the last service, which was done on the 14th of January 2013, 200 miles before the cam belt. Obviously, Audi recommended it and are quite expensive, so it was taken to an Audi specialist instead. And we've got services here stamped in the book from December 2011, January 2011, and I'll just turn the page again. And you can see the first stamp in the book is from March 2006 at 16,706 miles. So there's a few years missing from the stamps, but it's all been brought up to date now. It's probably due a service now, so we've taken that into consideration of the price. We've got the owner's manual, and you've also got the bills, which I'm not going to show you there. That's the original purchase invoice from the person who bought this car, the current registered keeper, and it shows it all there. Now, this won't be coming with the car, but I will show it to you when you come down to see it. We don't test drive the vehicles here at Sell Your Car UK on the videos, but if you want to test drive it, all you got to do is give us a call, come down to the car, and you can have a drive of it. You've got this rather funky Filofax that's got the Audi little logo there. Not really very relevant, but it's a nice thing to keep all your docs in. So those are all the bills that are coming with the car. And underneath here, we're going to lose those docs now. Under here, you've got the spare wheel, which has never been on the car. You can see all the little hairs on there, the locking wheel nut, and all the tools. Now, there is a tool that I do